right, Jason, we're back. We are missing Marcus right now. He has dad duty on, I think it's little Marcus's golf practice, golf lessons. So I'm assuming he's going to pop on at some point. You're going to see a little head pop up and Marcus will be here. Um, but we're going to get started without him.
Let's roll.
So, yeah, well, I was just saying we had Trip's birthday last week.
Just
Yeah,
yeah, this last
this past
Saturday.
weekend. Yeah, his birthday was yesterday. Anyways, on Saturday night we had just really my family over. Casey's parents came over a little bit, but it's their anniversary, so they only came for about 30 minutes. Um, and I cooked what I thought was the proper amount of food, and it was way too much. I mean, we had well, think about it. I mean, we had 7 kids here total, 8 kids here, sorry, 8 kids here, me, Casey, my 2 sisters and their husbands. Reagan was here. Emma was here for a little bit. So it's like you count the amount of mouths, and it's somewhere around 15, 16, 17 people. So I did 4 racks of ribs and 4 sausage, like smoked sausage links, thinking, okay, like this is probably about appropriate. I usually think about a rack of ribs per 3 people. And we had like 2 full racks left over and a ton of sausage. Like we've been eating on it. We ate on it Sunday and we ate it for dinner tonight. And I think all of us are ribbed out at this point.
Wow. Were they bigger racks or
No, they're just standard baby back ribs. Like there's probably what, 12 ribs in a standard pack or something like that. And I always budget like 3 to 4 ribs a person. Cause even like, I think even my kids will eat 3 ribs on average. Cause it's not really that much meat to it.
no, they're not. I mean 3 to 4 is I would say I would probably do that. Yeah, average that. Were there a lot of munchies and snacks prior to that people just kept munching on?
Well, there wasn't. So we planned all of this and it's just been just hell in our household with sports. And we've talked about that and we'll talk about it a little bit more here, but it's just been go, go, go. So we didn't really have time. So Saturday morning, I woke up and um, I went to the head coach of Grayson's team. His younger son plays on the same NTX Diamonds team, right? But it's 7U instead of 9U. And I was like, on Grayson's birthday, we all went out after their baseball game. And I told his wife, I was like, hey, when's the next game? She told me Saturday morning, 8. I said, cool. I'm going to come take photos because, they have a ton of photos of their older son because he's on Grayson's team and none of the other. There's a few of the siblings that are on that team. I was like, hey, I'll come take photos, Saturday morning, got nothing to do. I'll probably be the only one awake anyways. So did that Saturday. Funny, all the kids woke up and ended up coming with me. So Casey had a nice quiet morning while I took the kids to a baseball game. Uh, then we had pictures for Bella's soccer team, and then we had Bella's soccer game. So then we got home and it was like scrambling to clean and finish yard work, clean the backyard, all this stuff. So I didn't even think about appetizers until like I slowed down. And then I was like, I'm hungry. My sister came over and she was like, well, do you have any appetizers? I was like, no, I didn't plan on that. Like I told y'all we were going to eat around 5 and not even come over until like 2:33 ish or 4 ish and whatever. And she was like, well, we're hungry. I was like, okay, fine. So I ended up going to the grocery store. And because I was hungry too. So this wasn't all on her. I was like, y'all are hungry. I'm hungry. I'll just run to the grocery store. And then I ended up getting way too many appetizers. So then we snacked and then we didn't end up eating. So yeah, we didn't have
Yeah.
appetizers. Then we did. And then we ate too much. And then we had a ton of leftovers.
It's like the bread that they serve you at restaurants. It's just like they keep
Yeah.
dropping in. It's just like, then you don't eat dinner. It's
Yeah.
always a system. I don't know why they do that. Waste so much food, but we've gotten good about that. Just even if they bring that stuff, anticipate it. Just know that we're going to eat some and actually
Yeah.
intentionally stop our meal and then use it for leftovers for lunch the next day, especially the school year.
Yeah. I'm obviously being gluten free for the most part. I don't have that issue with bread, but like when I go to a Mexican restaurant with chips and
Chips.
salsa, I I could eat 3 to 4 bags of or baskets of those all by myself.
Oh
So I have like
gosh.
I have to use self control because I
We
love
go we go
chips
to
and salsa.
Gloria's and their salsa,
Oh,
but we love their black bean
that
paste.
black bean dip. Yeah,
Oh
black bean
my
dip is good.
gosh, dip. We destroy that. So I've had to control myself there for sure.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a good
gosh.
one too. So it's tough. But yeah, man, we had that going on and it was Sunday. Kind of felt a little bad because like that's that Trip's actual birthday. He opened up all the presents and stuff. I was like, "What do you want to do?" He's like, "Not really anything. Like I just want to play on my iPad." I was like, "Cool, great." So we did nothing on Sunday. I edited the soccer photos. I edited a couple of games worth of stuff. Got that all out. We sat. We watched some TV. Um, we watched the first episode of Ted Lasso with the boys. Thinking it's TV 14, so we were
Mhm.
like, it's probably. I knew like sexually it wasn't bad. I know, and then I'm like, there's a lot of language, but we are the kind of parents that like we don't monitor our language around the kids. Like I'll cuss in front of them. Um, I just for the most part, like I don't mind language as long as they're not really using it. Um, but there were definitely some things in there that I forgot about, and I was like, maybe not. Maybe this isn't the best to watch with them. We
I
we
wouldn't
watched.
probably not.
Yeah, it's like it's just so hit or miss because like you can have TV 13, 12, 14 stuff that is perfectly fine because it might be dark humor or it might just be stuff that they're never going to catch on to.
Mhm.
And then there's other I don't know. So it's like the guidance system to like know what to watch with your kid is a little tough at times. And
Right.
it's the one-off comments. Like they made a random joke about a masturbation thing and I was like that's when I looked at Casey. I was like, um,
Oops. What's
uh
up?
if you had waited like 2 more seconds, you would have came in on a great part of the
It would have
conversation
been
there.
perfect.
I know I said that and saw the black box come up. I was like,
Same.
"Oh god,
It would have been like, "Oh, this conversation could go so many
What'd I
directions."
miss?
We were talking about Ted Lasso. We let our kids, the boys, watch it with us, the first episode. Because it from my recollection wasn't bad. Just a lot of language, obviously, of Roy Kent, who loves to cuss and get mad at people. Anyways, there was one comment about masturbation that I looked at Casey, I was like, "Oh, uh," I was waiting, and neither of the boys looked back at us. I was like, "Thank God, I was not ready for that one."
Yeah.
I was like, "Maybe, like, let's finish this episode and then not watch this with the boys." Because we want to rewatch it because there's, the
The
new
new
season coming
one
out.
with the girls team.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Marcus was watching The Sandlot, and while we were driving, he asked me, "Dad, what's a Playboy magazine?" And so Blake looked at me. She's like, "Yeah, what is that?" And I said, "It's a magazine where ladies are in swimsuits." And then he just started smiling. And then my 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 wife Blake just looked at him. She's like, "Why are you smiling?" She's like, "I don't know."
See, that's when I would have just defaulted to, "It's a magazine that you don't need to worry about,"
Oh,
or, like, don't like, I wouldn't have even answered the
yeah.
question.
I'm no
You
good.
could have been like, "I don't
Yeah.
know." Just be like, I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it. No clue.
What's a
That was
magazine?"
yeah, what's a magazine? That's the better thing is, like, he's never gonna know because he's never gonna see
No.
one. Like, when was the last time you saw a magazine other than at an airport?
Yeah. No. I think they only exist at airports and like supermarkets, and that's it.
And then so you're never gonna
Yeah.
buy them.
Yeah.
No. Walmart used to have, like, a whole
Yeah.
section of in the
Mhm.
front with books and magazines. I don't even think they have that anymore. I think it's all self-checkout now,
Yeah.
which
I'm
that's
thinking
just a
like
it's
books,
everything is self-checkout
magazines.
these days, even Kroger. I went today because I'm, in Texas, I just claim to be Mexican because I have to since I'm Hispanic. So tomorrow's, our national holiday.
Oh, I
I
guess
had
it
to go to
is.
the
It is Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. Yeah. I was
I
like,
was I was
what?
waiting for Marcus
I
to
was like
catch on to
waiting,
that.
like, where wait, what?
I was waiting for Marcus to catch on. No,
He's living
all
in the
jokes.
Star Wars his Star Wars
Yeah, May
nationality
the
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now.
4th. Yeah, anyway, I went to, the meat market and got stuff for fajitas and everything for tomorrow, and we're doing a guacamole cook-off or cook-off guacamole contest at the
Cook
office.
off. Yeah, you're gonna cook your guac.
Can't really cook it. Yeah, a little guacamole contest at the office, so I had to make that. So, I can't I'm gonna be honest, I totally forgot where we were going with that because I was waiting for Marcus to catch on to my joke, but
Yeah, I had to look at the calendar real quick. I'm sorry.
just
It's
for
Taco
how
Tuesday.
can you for it is. It is.
Oh
Cinco de
man,
Mayo
I haven't
is
heard
on Taco
that.
Tuesday.
I have not heard Taco Tuesday phrase in so long.
I I'll be
We used to do it. We used to do Taco Tuesday every week at our house.
yeah, we do roses just because it was
Think
the buy
Dude,
one
yeah.
get one or whatever.
Rosas?
Roses,
They
we're
have a
doing
good deal.
roses tomorrow for work. The one by our house, it used to be an amazing deal because we could feed all four of us for like 30 something bucks for that fajita
Huh.
platter. They jacked up the price to over 50 and the meat's always burnt.
Wow. I think the last times we did roses was during COVID for Taco Tuesday. That's how long it's been.
The Fuzzies near our house went out of business, apparently. I don't know how Fuzzies goes out of business.
What? The one off Stonebridge in 380 or where? Or
Yeah, Stonebridge and 380. That one's gone. It closed like 6 months ago.
Dang.
that is strange.
Yeah, I was a little frustrated because that's where we would go when we want like quick tacos. We would
Hmm.
just go there, get a margarita. And so now there's like, we have Velvet Taco, I think, next to us, but I don't, it's too gourmet.
Yeah. I've only been to Velvet Taco once, and that was like a year or two ago, and I wasn't super impressed.
No, I mean, they're
It was
expensive tacos. And it's like,
Yeah.
sometimes I just want the meat
The
and cheese and lettuce, like, and tortilla. Like that's all I want.
Yeah.
I don't need this, like all these things in it.
No. I mean, the taste wasn't bad, but like you said, the price for those, I was just, this is not worth whatever they were charging at the time. It's probably way more now.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I didn't normally. I don't think we've celebrated Cinco de Mayo. Like, is like I think it's more of a Mexican American holiday than it is a Mexican
Oh.
holiday because we've never, at least my family, like we've never. It's just another day. The celebration days is like September 16th, which is like the Mexican
Mhm.
independence. But for Cinco de Mayo, I mean, that was I knew about it more through, I guess, more of the American friends than I did through like my own family.
I feel like it's American holiday just to get drunk.
Yeah,
Just another holiday to go out and have any reason to like, oh, let's go have margaritas and tacos and just
it's
get
like March
trashed.
just for Guinness and Irish Irish whiskey.
Yes, that's right.
And then in May you get your margarita and taco fix. Yeah,
Done. Then you get your Budweiser and Michelob for July.
4th of July. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Well, we just recapped Alex's little weekend adventure. I was single dad duty with Miles. Shelby was out of town. That was actually fun. I haven't done that in a long time. Just laid low. Try to set some new ground rules with him since
Yeah. How'd that go?
since he gets to run around everybody else. It's like, okay, let's fix some things here.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it went, but we'll see.
That's
He's only
funny.
2.
Yeah, well, they never change. As you could probably hear, my screaming daughter that was arguing with my wife about bedtime, apparently. I'm like, I don't know if you're being loud because like everything reverberates in my microphone into my ears since I'm connected through that, or if you were just being that loud. And she's downstairs. I'm upstairs. Like that was some screaming. My lord.
Yeah, I heard her. Yeah.
Yeah. Freaking ridiculous, man. These kids, they're exhausted. So we were talking about this, Marcus, before you got on, I think even before we hit record. Mother's Day, similar to my birthday, is miserable because it's like my birthday is in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, almost like dead in the
Mhm.
middle. So it's like we never really want to do anything because we just did a bunch of stuff for Thanksgiving. And now it's getting ready for all of the Christmas festivities. It's kind of the same for like Mother's Day. We have Grayson's
Mhm.
birthday, 6 days later, Tripp's birthday, and then the following weekend after that, it's Mother's Day. And then you throw in the fact that like we're on the back end of sports season, so we're exhausted from 9 to 12 weeks of sports. Grayson's still not done and won't be until the end of May with baseball. So it's like every year I'll ask Casey, like, what do you want to do for Mother's Day? She's like, nothing. I want to do nothing
Yeah.
today. I just want to sit here and do like I don't want to go anywhere. I'm like, and I'm always feel bad because I'm like, I want to do more
Yeah.
for her, but like she doesn't want to go anywhere. So it's like, okay, I
Sometimes,
guess we're just gonna sit at
like,
home.
honestly, sometimes the gift is just taking the kids out and then just letting her have alone time in the house by
Mhm.
herself. Maybe set up a
I've always
bath and then just go to the park with the kids or something for, like, 2 hours, I don't know.
I've I've always thought that like Mother's Day and Father's Day in that aspect is kind of weird in the sense of at least when I was playing golf a lot more, I was like Father's Day, I feel guilty, like I need to be with family. But honestly, on Father's Day, what I want to be doing is playing golf.
like, we did that last year. I think we got up, like, 6 a.m. Father's Day and went out and played
Yes.
Pecan Hollow just to get
Yes, we
out,
did.
and then
Are we gonna do that again?
we need to do something.
We do need to do something.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, you're right. It's like Mother's Day, it's like Shelby's had it where just wanna relax, give me a massage, or like you said, just take the kids out or just disappear and let her have peace and quiet. But that was before Miles, and now it's more of she wants to do something with him. Like, she wants to be involved, she wants to spend the day with him, and
I get that.
we're gonna do the zoo, uh, Sunday morning, and then wake up, get down there first thing when they open, and then maybe eat lunch down there or not, and then just get back, let them sleep, and then we're actually gonna go to out to dinner, like, at
Mm,
5.
sounds like a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
yeah,
Maybe
and
we
that's
need
all
to do
she
something
wants,
like
like,
that.
keep it nice and easy. Yep.
We I think there's a novelty to Mother's Day and Father's Day, and Shelby hasn't really had that. Because I mean, I'm assuming the girls were with their mom on Mother's Day, so Shelby
Uh,
probably didn't get much dedicated
yes
Mother's Day
and it
time.
was like yes and no, yeah, because actually, I think the way our calendar always worked, I ended up getting them on Mother's Day more, and she got them on Father's Day. So it was almost kind of
Interesting.
flipped for a
That's
couple of
interesting.
years there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just I think the way our rotation worked with, I think, her
Yeah.
husband and his visiting rights and all
Gotcha.
that stuff, and I was like, "I don't care. Like, I'll take him on this day. It'll just be my day, Mother's Day, and then she
Hmm.
has Father's Day." But it still was weird because, yes, they're her married, like, kids,
Yeah, but
kids
it's
by
not.
marriage, but
Yeah. So
it's truly not her identity, I
yeah. So
guess.
she's only 2 years into the Mother's Day. I mean, this is her
Right.
second Mother's Day, so it's like that novelty of her wanting to be with the kids is probably gonna wear off at some point because it's only been 2 years.
See,
I
yeah,
mean,
well,
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
on year
write that
11
down.
of Father's Days here. So like for me, it's like I feel bad because I typically have to take Trip back at 5 o'clock on Sunday, every other year at least, because every other year it lands on my weekend because we do 50-50 during the summers. It's week on, week off. So when he's staying at the house all of Father's Day, I feel a little less guilty going and playing soccer or soccer, going and playing golf in the morning. I don't know what I'm thinking about here. Playing golf in the morning because then I'll be home the entire rest of the day with him. And then typically Grayson doesn't even come back until 5 because he's at his dad's house. So,
I'm trying to
anyways,
think. I think the last couple of years, either I'm like, I'm good, I don't need to do anything, or like we did, we just get out super early, do something, and then we're home for the rest of the day.
yeah, yeah, one a whole golf topic that we'll get on. I just need to get out and play. Colin was texting me today and was like, "Hey, do you want to go play?" I was like, "Dude, I can't. Like, I don't have time." Well, he wanted to play on Friday, and I was like, "I can't. Like,
Well, he's asked that
if
before. It's like, dude, we have regular jobs.
if I have enough notice, I can ask off on a Friday. But like this Friday, I have an ops meeting. I just got scheduled for another meeting. Like, it's just I need to get these projects going. I still have 2 that are getting off the ground, and it's like, those are a nightmare with meetings, last-minute meetings for sure. But
Mhm.
no, back on Mother's Day. I am notoriously a bad gift giver, and I will acknowledge that. Like, I am one 2 things playing to this.
You don't
One,
listen. No, sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
actually
like, you don't
okay,
you
so
don't
no,
listen to
3
the clues, you don't
3
watch, you don't
3 things playing into this. I'm terrible about taking notes when she says she wants something. Like, I'm at work, I don't really take notes. I have a pretty good memory. But I am terrible. Like, you can ask me what her favorite dinner is or her favorite drink or anything like that, and I know it, but it's like I have instant amnesia. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what her Starbucks order is. I could tell you if you didn't ask me, but you asked me. So I'm bad at that. I'm bad about that. 2, I am the worst because I'm like, if you want it, I'm gonna go buy it for you now. Like, I'm not gonna wait.
Mm.
Like, I don't need a reason to buy you something. So I'm really bad about that. Of like, well, if you want it, let's go get it. Like, whatever. Um, and 3, it's not my love language. Like, I am an acts of service person because I think the biggest commodity is time. So it's like, if you go do something for me, that shows more to me than you buying me something. Like, Casey went and filled up my tank the other day while she was driving my truck. And I was like, that's
Mhm.
awesome. Thank you. Like, it's a pain to go fill it, especially at gas prices these days. Like, I hate seeing $150 on the gas pump. But she went and filled that up. Like, so I am much more of an active service person. So, but anyways, I scrolled and scrolled and scrolled, and I found what I hope is the perfect Mother's Day present. It took me
You're teeing
forever,
it up.
but I got her it's the little things for her. Like, her mom being a travel agent, she loves going to resorts and stuff like that, right? So it's little things for her. I bought a towel warmer because she's always cold when she gets out of the shower. So she's never asked for one. And I was like, I came across it and I was like, I think she's going to love
Mhm.
this. And she's probably going to hate it, but whatever.
We'll find out next week.
So
She hasn't asked for it. It's something completely out of left field. And I'm like, look, I think she's going to like this.
so when you were scrolling, did you actually scroll her phone to see her algorithm? Or did you just go and just say, Otis, what's a good Mother's Day gift? And just go with that AI.
I didn't even look at AI. Like, I just like started scrolling on, Mother's Day gifts 2026 on the internet. And you go to all these forums and threads and this and that, and you just try to get ideas. And then you go down a rabbit hole this way and you get onto this store's website and you look at all this stuff. And I just scrolled for
It's like the
hours.
Christmas list. What's the hot items for this year?
Yeah. No, so when it comes to phones, and this is just like a me thing, um, I still believe that like should be some like privacy even between. So like, I don't get on her phone ever. I will never touch her phone unless it's something that I just have to, or she says, "Hey, go look at this." And it's for no other reason than like, we still should have some level of individualism, and like, or especially around Mother's Day and birthdays and Christmas. Like, I don't want you looking at my phone because I keep a lot of internet tabs open. Because if I see
Mhm.
something I like, instead of writing a note, I'll go open it. So I'll have the tab open, and then I'll be able to just scroll through
So
my tabs.
Same.
reminders,
I've got
yeah.
like
So it's like,
I've
exactly.
got
So it's
like
like,
40 tabs
exactly,
open just because I'm like,
exactly.
oh, I saw that on Instagram or Facebook. I was like,
Yes.
let me look into it more, but I'll open a browser just so I can research it and find it again and be like, oh
That
yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about
so
that.
that's why I don't want her touching my phone, and why I don't touch her phone, because I think there should be some level of a innocent secrecy is what I'm gonna call it. Obviously, people can take that negatively, but it's like, I have nothing to hide from you other than sometimes I am talking to your mom about you. Whether it's whether it's gifts, or like, she's asking me, "What does Casey want?" or "What's this? What's that?" Like, there are things, or say I'm planning a surprise for you. Like, I don't need you. Like, I think the not having lines actually hurts people more than helps, because I think there is a healthy amount of individualism that needs to be had.
Yeah, it's weird to grab I guess Blake's phone, but I think the only time we do is like when we're riding, going somewhere, and they're the ones like being the DJ, and it's like, no, I want to change the song.
Mhm.
It's like that's probably the only time that we've like just changed.
Well, and even that you don't. Even that you don't. I don't know if you use Spotify or not, but like I have CarPlay in my truck, and on Spotify you can join their jam or whatever it's called.
Oh,
It's a QR code that pops up, so Casey will join and she can play through my Spotify through her phone.
I've
So
seen
like
that.
she'll pick songs and put them in the queue, and that's how. So she doesn't even need my phone. Which, granted, my phone literally sits on a mag
Yeah,
plate right in
yeah,
between us. She could get on it if she
yeah.
wants. Like again, there's nothing to
See,
hide between us. It's just
I always
we
grew up.
just
My
don't do
dad
it.
he was real big about the car and the radio. He's like, if I'm the driver, I control the radio. And so if I'm the driver, I control it.
That is 100% backwards. I want to have a discussion with this man.
Well,
The passenger is the DJ.
No, because I
That
need
is
to listen to music that's going to keep me going.
no.
I
No,
agree
the
with Jason on
the
this one. Yeah.
no. The passenger is the DJ and
No,
the snack
no,
bitch.
Oh, no.
Those are the
No.
two. Those are the two
No.
roles for the. Yes. Oh, and I'm sorry. And the direction person.
No, I'm sorry.
I disagree. I disagree with both of you.
Because
Marcus, no one asked you to get on this
all
podcast.
right, you're right, guys. I'll see you later. But seriously though, you got to stay up, and so it's only like certain times where it's like I'm the passenger, and I tell Blake, "Oh, there's this song that I heard. We need to listen to this," and then that's when we change it, and then it goes back to her music. But that's it. It's really
How
up
do you?
to yeah.
Okay, we need to have a couple things to note here. I don't even know what I want to do first. No, we're going with this one first. Marcus, I will take your opinion when you drive more often than your
I
wife.
do drive.
Because I saw a post online of you sleeping in the car this weekend.
I was working
while your wife was driving.
We were going to Banana Ball.
Oh,
I was
working.
working because we got some presentations this week. So I was like, all right, let me do some of this work. And then I just knocked out because I had so much brain power going. And I just like a plane. That's how I look on a plane too, by the way. I don't care how I look.
I will take your opinion when you are driving and have to actually stay awake. And two, caffeine. That's what keeps you awake. Why do you need music?
No.
Do y'all never raw dog a drive where you just don't listen to anything?
Well, I've raw dogged it and not talked to anyone and just like kept going. That's a true raw dog.
Dude, I can tell you more often than not, especially once we started like the podcast and the side business and everything, more often than not, I will drive home in complete silence. Like I won't make a single phone call. I will not turn the radio on, and I will just drive for an hour. And it is the most peaceful hour of my life.
He's
He's
a little crazy,
right
Jason. He's a little crazy.
Music is just background noise to me. I don't care what I listen to. Like you can play whatever you want. It's just background noise to me.
No, if it's something quick, like, oh, we're going to Dallas or something, I don't care. But if it's going to be a long haul, I'm DJing it because I'm driving. I need music that I'm going to be entertained to and not get bored out of my mind or hate. Like I need something that's because I'll get energized just by listening to the music that I like. And I don't want to drink a lot of caffeine because I don't have to go to the bathroom. I don't want to stop.
Well, I don't have a 50-year-old bladder, so maybe that's a difference there.
I mean, it could
Shots
be.
fired.
I mean,
better question: Are both of you the oldest?
Huh?
Childs?
Yes.
Oldest of our siblings? No, I have one older.
Well, that kind of explains you, Marcus. You want to listen to your music. See, I had two older sisters. I just got used to listening to whatever the heck everyone else wanted to listen to.
So he's the baby. So he just got overruled. So it didn't matter.
So you had to make do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this is exactly how it is on a golf course. Like everyone's like, Alex, I guess you're the golfer and you have a speaker. And I'm like, what do you want to listen to? I don't care. You could put on Taylor Swift. I don't care. It's background noise to me.
But to go back on that, I think I've only listened to your speaker, I think once, because it never works when we go out playing. So you're not even the DJ there.
It's also not charged right now. Again, I
Well,
tried to use it the other
we
day.
had the
It was dead.
scramble. I think I had messaged him like, "Hey, you should probably charge your speaker." He's like, "No, that's not what I'm about."
I said my exact comment to him was, I said, "No, that's not on brand for me."
No, it's not.
I can't. I've at this point, I've created an image that I have a speaker and it never works. Like I just have to be that guy now. So I will have a speaker, and if you have a cord, we can plug it in. But if you don't have a cord, then I mean,
I guess we're
not
driving in
listening
silence here.
driving in silence.
Silence. Don't talk to me.
We're gonna raw dog 4 hours of golf here. We're not gonna have a single bit of conversation in the cart.
Well, considering you haven't played in a while, it might be that way.
Get out.
He's gonna take his first swing and just be like,
Yeah.
crap. And then next one, like, don't talk to me. And then he's like trying to re-hone his
Having my own
game.
conversations here.
No, I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore what my game looks like. We'll see. I'm not too concerned. It'll be fine. I do need to get out and play though. Like I said, Colin was texting me and I'd like, dude, like if you give me some heads up, I can probably make it work. I had two buddies that were thinking about going to the rodeo with me next Wednesday. And I was like, well, if y'all come, like, let's just take the day off and go play Canyon West because it's out in that area and it's supposed to be a really nice golf course. Both of them decided that they can't take off work. I was like, well, y'all suck. I was looking forward to that. Take the day off, go play some golf, then go to a rodeo and watch
Nothing
a
wrong with
bunch of
that.
bulls. So, y'all two want to take the day off and come with me?
I might.
I'm actually out of. I'm out of days. Like
I might.
Well, it's either that or I think I have a fishing trip coming up. So if that falls through, then I'll do something with you.
I like how Marcus is slowly getting into like every little hobby that you
I'm
can
trying not to
for work. And it's like becoming his persona. Each one, it's like seasons of life. He goes from being the hunting guy and now he's going to be the fishing guy and he's going to go buy like 20 rods and reels.
I can't. There's no way. I can't.
He's going to come home with the freaking bass boat probably.
Could be.
Can't. There's no way. Bank account.
Hey, can you like do something that benefits the rest of us? Like maybe go be a pilot so you can fly us places.
I actually am getting my drone's pilot license. So I'm halfway there.
Okay, but that's not. Don't think that's halfway. I think
it's some way there. It's not. It's not zero.
I think
it's not zero.
I think operating a drone and operating a plane are very different things.
It's better than zero though.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you know how to read some of the maps and charts, so you're right. There's some tangible benefits there,
which is pretty cool. Okay. I like that. That's probably the only part of that exam that I like. And then there's all the rules and all that, and I can't. Those are the main questions that I miss is the rules.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of rules,
who needs the rules?
Speaking of rules and regulations, so we're doing the project that we're getting started is at the airport, and we're doing some work around the Customs Border Patrol security checkpoint at the terminal. So I have to get a new endorsement on my card. I had to go through like 6 hours of training on Friday just so I could renew my cord with some of the new endorsements. I was like, this is miserable. It is the most part. And then the worst part is one of the lessons, and it was the longest of all of them. I got to like this last part. It's like, open this PDF. When you open it, it'll tell the module so you can click next. It never did that. So I had to redo the entire training. And then I got it to work. And then on the last little thing, like when it says you have finished, click exit and you're whatever, I clicked exit and it didn't work. So I had to take it a third time. And they have like quizzes on all of these. And you have to get 100% on all the quizzes. So it's not like you can just like phone it in.
Right.
I was like, I spent 3 hours on that one module or one lesson because it's an hour each time. And I had to do it 3 times. It's like, this is the worst.
So,
and it won't let you skip ahead either.
So after that exam,
no, don't let you skip ahead.
After that exam, what did it say that it was your Disney princess that you related to the most?
Rapunzel,
Rapunzel.
actually, because of her long hair.
Of course. It's like Moana.
I can't
Nope,
remember what we
don't
were
want
doing.
it. Close it out. Cinderella. Nope, don't want it. Close it out. Rapunzel. Yep.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
we need to, for the next podcast, we need to do a Disney quiz, princess quiz, and see which ones we are. We have to.
I would do that. As we talk about hair, tomorrow at our Cinco de Mayo bash at work, they're having, like I said, the guacamole contest, but they're also having a mustache contest. And
Shave it.
there's so much of me that wants to do a mustache just to try.
You would look like a cop.
Casey will kill. Casey
Yeah,
would kill
You
me.
look like a cop.
Yeah, but don't
Casey
you grow
would
it out
kill
fast
me.
enough so it wouldn't matter?
Yeah, I mean, my beard would be back in probably 3 weeks, 2.5.
Like-
In 2 weeks it would be good enough, and
Like-
then about 3 weeks it'll be back to
So like
normal.
right there. Just have it come down.
Yeah, just like stop it like
Yep,
that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
It's Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah, Armano.
I thought about doing it. I really did.
You should.
I don't know. I don't know. Reagan is coming over with her new boyfriend tomorrow, so I feel like
That's
that'd be a really
perfect.
bad look too.
That's the
Yeah.
time to do
and
it.
then just speak Spanish the entire time.
Yeah, what am I going to
If
learn 100 years worth of Spanish?
You don't need 100. You just need
in a day?
35 years worth.
I got to be conversational, which I'm really not. I can understand a lot, but I can't speak it. I was trying to tell my daughter how to say "you're welcome" today, and she ain't
Getting on.
one understanding. I was like,
she butchered it.
I was like, Belle, it's literally like 3 syllables. Like, it's really not that hard. She couldn't get it,
Like I can't even say that in English. All right, Dad.
and yet, she really can't. and yet, she is checking Hispanic on every box possible for her
Oh,
school.
nice.
Oh, that's true.
She's 50%. She can claim it.
Affirmative action. Here we go.
Solid.
Hey, now. She is
Hey, I
smart
claimed
enough
Asian.
on her own.
I claimed Asian.
And how'd that work out for you?
So far I haven't been told no.
See?
They haven't thrown the challenge flag out.
Because I could tell you this, my grades weren't the best, so I still got through.
How's this math?
The math was awesome. The English not so good.
Checks out.
Well, that just tracks.
See?
We're good there.
Confirm.
That's funny. Well, if we're talking about some of the worldly stuff as we talk about races, Live falling apart. Saudi Arabia's or PIF is pulling out of that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever read why they're pulling their funding.
I'm trying to remember the wording of the press conference that I read, but I want to say there was comments about geopolitical, which we all know what's going on in the Middle East. So I'm sure that's a big part of it. But yeah, that's going to fall apart if they pull out. They're also it's a losing business. I think they've made.
They haven't made any money.
There's no way.
Yeah,
They've
it's like,
lost.
I can't remember. I saw a stat and it was like in the hundreds of millions, right? As maybe what their revenue has been. But obviously with signing up all those players and running all these tournaments, their cost is well into, over $1 billion at least.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you've made a couple $100 million and you've lost how many billions on this? Yeah. Like that math doesn't math, right?
No. It's yeah. And they said it's going to be whatever 5 to 7 years before they see a profit, but they can't even get out of year 3, year 4.
I mean, when this all started, everyone kind of knew with like all those crazy contracts they were throwing at crazy to the really good players, but even some of the no-name players, they were getting a decent amount of money. Like that wasn't
It's
sustainable.
and that's a lot of these guys that took massive 100+ million paydays, like I would have done the same, right? Because that's generational wealth there. You can quit even if it
Hmm.
fails, you're
Yep.
done. Like you're covered for the rest of your life. Um, but if I'm one of the lesser players, the guys that might have only gotten a few million, 10 million, something like that, I'd be asking a lot more questions because I get it's day one money versus, it might take you 10 years to make that money getting up through Q school and it just got harder and harder. So maybe some of those guys never made it. So I can still see the value, but I can tell you when I was looking, when I was off work and I was kind of interviewing and I flew up and interviewed with a company out of Iowa and they wanted to start a Texas office. They're looking for someone to run that office. And I was like, okay, cool. So I made it through first couple rounds. I went up there, and that was the first question I asked the actual owner. I said, "We were at dinner, and I think it might have cost me the opportunity, but I said, "What's your runway in Texas? Like any gambler has
Hmm.
a point that they're going to
Yep.
stop. So what is it? Because I get for you, this is an experiment and something that you may like to have happen because Texas is a good market. But if it doesn't work out for you, you really don't care. Like you have a couple clients asking you to go down there, but you don't have an office, so it's not a big deal." And they're like, "Well, that's a good question." Like, I don't know. I said, "Well, you got to have like a year. Like, is it 2, 3 years? If it pencils out, it pencils out. Is it a revenue goal? Is it you just want to get one new client? Like, what is the timeline and what are the goals to for you to validate this office works? Because if I accept this or we go down this road in 3 years and I'm out of a job in 3 years, like I'm not in for that." So you would think that these guys on the lower end were asking that question, like, all right, Piff, Live, what is the runway? If this doesn't pencil in 3 years, does it just go away? Because if so, maybe I consider if this is worth it.
Hmm. Yeah, where people struggling to even find where this is even broadcasted. Was it like on the WB or something? Like I don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, it was on YouTube the first year, and then the CW grabbed it
Yeah,
for a year or two.
Yeah. They can't even find a stable network to air them because they're losing money when they're airing them because
like
no one wants to
that
watch
was the
it.
biggest problem. Is like okay, maybe there are a couple guys you want to see, but then it's like I'm not doing all this work to try to find this.
Well, and I think it lacks the drama because with it being shotgun starts, you don't have one finishing hole. It's not like
Hmm.
when you finish Amen Corner and you're like on a Sunday and you're thinking, okay, he still has a couple hard. He's got to get through 15. He's got to get through 8.
Hmm.
Like you were thinking in our
Yeah.
heads, but it's shotgun. So you don't like everyone's all over and you don't have the one signature finishing hole because someone might have already played
Hmm.
it. So I think that hurts. And from a TV coverage standpoint, it's like you're missing shots constantly because there's shots every 2 seconds. And you see the
Mhm.
little pylon board, which I think is a cool concept, kind of that F1 style
Hmm.
scoreboard. But I don't think it works for this. So I just think I don't think it was ever a great product. I think it served a purpose, but I just think I don't
Yeah,
know.
it only I guess served that like to make the PGA a little bit more innovative and try different things, like kind of
Yeah.
like that the TGL, like just trying something new, just because they knew that they weren't the only guys in the market doing anything. So I think it worked for that. But even that TGL, I mean, I don't think I've ever. I mean, I know it comes on ESPN like on Mondays, but I mean, I've never really sat through a whole you know show of that.
I was actually watching most of them, but then we canceled our cable and I stopped watching them because you couldn't get it. So I was like, all right, cool. It's whatever. Don't
I tried
care.
watching it. The first I was kind of bored. It was kind of
I get
boring.
that. It's good to have
Um,
on in the background.
yeah, that's what I did. Just played it. I know season 2 I didn't watch. I think they made changes after learning after season 1. Like, hey, what can we do to
Yeah.
kind of make some things different? But yeah, you're right. Like those little guys, I don't know what they're gonna do. A couple of them I saw said, "I'm not going back to the PGA. I'll go like Euro Circuit or Webb or Corn Ferry or something."
Yeah, what's his, Thomas Peters,
Mm.
Yeah,
I think
he's
said
one
that.
of them.
Yeah.
Dustin Johnson's probably not going to go back to the PGA.
No.
He's just going to
He
do his
got
own thing.
150 million or whatever it was, like, he's done. His wife is Wayne Gretzky's daughter, like, he's
Yeah,
not hurting for money, he
I
just wants
mean,
to fish
Phil's
every
not
day.
going to come back. Bryson, I think, is trying to help save Live.
Bryson will come back.
Rom, Rom could walk away, but I think he'll be back. But the problem is, I guess they made that whole olive branch with Brooks. He took it. The other guys didn't. So now there's going to probably be more strict penalties, maybe, for them to
And
come back.
Rahm has not been competitive in any of the majors lately. He
I mean, he's
had
won
the
on Live, but yeah, majors,
eh,
no.
yeah, that's my point, like, he's what was it, 2 years ago he won one of the majors, and then since then, it's been
Mhm.
I don't think he's barely made the cut in most of them. Like, I think he's been struggling really bad in the majors over the past 2 years.
Yeah, and Cam Smith, ever since he won the Open, he's been nothing.
He's another one that I think he literally just golfed so that he could fish every day. Like, he lives in Florida, he has his boat right behind his house, and I think he just wants to fish every day, just like DJ.
Yeah. I saw a stat though too. Of course, this is the anomaly. Like Scheffler's actually made more money than Brooks, even with Brooks taking the huge signing bonus.
Mhm.
Because
Brooks just, um, finished with Strixon too. They
hmm
ended their partnership. I
yeah,
never really
so
saw why.
I think just performance. Either he didn't use it enough to, or I mean, he
He's
hasn't been
been
playing great. So I don't
he's
know if
been
he's,
playing he's been making the cuts. I mean, he's been fine for the most part. Good enough to keep a sponsorship.
but
And I didn't
maybe
see that he did anything to warrant getting like a behavioral issue.
no. I think it's more of just. I think he may be experimenting with different products and just realizing
That
like
very
maybe
well.
this is just not
That's
the
just
product that's working for me.
that's just weird. Like we're mid season.
Yeah, you would think it would be something that's like I know he switched out of golf balls like a ton. Um, went back to Titleist or something like that
Yeah, I don't know if
midseason.
he's ever played tricks on balls.
He tried it a
Did he?
few years ago, but it didn't work. The driver I think has been a question mark, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was just weird. It just they just ended it abruptly.
Yeah, that one's been yeah, that was a little weird when I saw it come through. Um, but these guys all make changes, so I guess. Then you have freaking Justin Rose going to McLaren, who I didn't even know made
Yeah,
golf clubs.
I've heard it coming down the pipeline, but yeah, but he goes with McLaren. I think Ian Poulter went with McLaren. And I'm just like, okay.
Apparently, they've been making these for the past 18 months. They've been developing these clubs, and Rose has had a big say in what they look like. And
Are they isn't Rose an investor? Did he invest in the company?
it wouldn't shock me. They're based out of England. So, I mean, that
I think
would.
he is an investor. But
He's
yeah, I was
always kind of been an oddball when I say that in a nice way. Like, he's been willing to take some of those um, lesser known club deals. Like, he took that Hanma deal, what was that, 2 years ago? And played,
shoot,
he only played them
he's
for like 9 months,
the
but
last 2 years he's been in Muras. He's like one of the few pros that
mhm.
used Muras.
Well, funny thing is, Mira doesn't actually sponsor either.
No.
Like they will not sponsor, so you buy them if you want them.
Um, but those McLarens, I think they're about as expensive as Muras, like
Are they?
$400 a
Yeah.
pop.
I haven't even looked at
Yeah.
them.
I saw it was like, yeah, to get a whole, it was like 375, I think is what I saw, his entering price
That is
per club.
crazy.
Yeah,
You
per
know,
club.
I will say,
They kind of look cool. They got a racing look. The blades, muscle back, cavity backs, whatever the blade looking one
Yeah.
looks better than the cavity one.
I
seems
mean,
weird
You can
to
look
I
it
look
guess
up,
their
at
but like,
marketing's,
I am right now, and it looks
they're
weird.
built for speed, technically, I guess.
Yeah, it's like
yeah, I don't know any tech behind them. Like
do not.
forged, obviously, maybe versus tungsten weighting. Like I don't know the tech behind them. I was just like, yeah, whatever.
I do not love those. Gonna be honest. Don't love
No,
them.
they're not super attractive in the sense compared to other clubs.
Yeah, they are not very attractive. But if that's what he wants to go with. So they only have iron, so they don't have wedges or anything else.
Yeah. Dude, I'd rather play Tacomas over those for sure.
Yeah, I would too. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I don't know if any clubs will work for me. I don't even know if my clubs know that they're mine anymore. They've probably collected too much dust.
So you haven't even been to the IGP to hit.
No, I have. Last time I touched my clubs was with Marcus. That was,
A month ago, I guess. Kind of now.
it was yeah, it was like March 27th or something, like 23rd, something like that. So it's been like 6 weeks since I've touched my clubs.
Oh
Other
my
than
gosh.
moving them from my truck to my office to the studio, like that's the most I've touched my clubs.
Oof. Is that the
Yeah,
biggest layoff you've had with your clubs?
yeah, self-induced. I mean, like we've talked about it. When Bella was born, I took quite a bit of time off,
Well,
but
yeah, and then knee surgery, I
no,
think, a few years ago?
yeah, but even that was 4 weeks, and I was still after 2 weeks, I was hitting balls.
Okay.
I can't listen to a doctor. I was hitting wedges and putting, and
Well,
I'm not
we
doing
know you
this.
don't listen, Alex. We know this.
Yeah, you've already established that.
I don't listen. It's bad. It's really bad. It's that, or I just don't understand. I was in the group chat today for our baseball coaches. They're talking about the All Stars, and I side texted one of the other coaches, friend of mine. I was like, I'm honestly done asking questions because I feel like I'm the only one not understanding. So I'm just gonna need you to tell me where to be and when. It's like, man, I don't get this. Oh, they're talking about how they nominate players and like, but it's open tryouts. I'm like, that makes no sense. Like, we nominate out of the ones that go. I don't
Nominate
fucking know.
players to come try out.
That's how I thought it
Oh,
worked because it's
For
the All
All-Stars?
Stars. Yeah, it's the All Stars. So it's like we should be nominating from our
Yeah.
team to go to tryout. But instead, it's like anyone can go to tryout, and then we as coaches get to nominate our players. So it's like we could send all 10, but then we have to nominate 5 of the 10. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why are we doing it this way?
That is so weird.
Instead we're gonna make the coaches, the volunteer coaches, which might include some of our staff, go and run this tryout for 80 kids when only 12 of them can make the team. Like, that makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Gosh, when I was growing up, they kept stats and they statistically went to you're the best catcher, you're the best outfielder, or whatever, and they just took those kids, tapped them, and hey, you're the all-stars.
That's yes. That's honestly what I thought it was. I didn't realize there was a tryout until like a week ago. I was like, oh, cool. This is great. Like, just something else, a 3.5 hour tryout that we now have to go to on a Wednesday night. We have no other plans. I mean, we're free.
Oh, yeah,
Like, this is the world we're getting into apparently. And then it's
Is
like
this
it's
the
the little league.
participation?
It's little league, right? In little league, it's broken up into 9 through 11, I think, or 9 through 10. It's called the minors, and then 11 through 13 or 12 through 13, whatever it is the majors. Obviously, if you want to play up, you can play up. So when we got the text, it was like, well, there's also some major players that are going to be coming to the tryouts. And I was like, what? Why? Well, there's 9-year-olds that play in the major. I'm like, then they need to go play in the majors all-star team, not the minors all-star team. So
Yeah.
now what you're saying is we have a bunch of kids playing up in the majors coming down to play in the minors all-star. So none of the kids in
Yeah.
the minors are even going to make the
Yeah.
team. Because if you're comparing the two, like our kids might be great, but they're not seeing the level of pitching that they have in the majors when, I mean, our pitching is 9 and 10-year-olds, not 13-year-olds.
Oh my gosh.
This is the whole thing really doesn't make sense to me, which I think is why I was struggling to understand. I'm like, I just can't. Maybe I can't understand things that I don't understand. If that makes any
Yeah.
sense, like
No,
I
I
can't
mean,
comprehend it. Like if it feels stupid, I'm
Why
like,
would you do
why are
this?
we doing
Yeah.
it this way?
like
So that's why I
what
just
you
texted my buddy. I was like, I'm just gonna need you to tell me what the heck's going
what
on
you just
because I'm not
described
understanding.
is stupid. The way they're doing it, it's
I like
just,
that. What you just described is stupid.
it's a participation, like, to give those kids hope one more chance. Like, here, you made
Yeah.
tryouts, but
Well, well, and it just doesn't make sense to me because it's like you have like take Grayson for example, and I'll be a little biased from a coach or from a dad perspective, right? But it's like you're going to have a kid that has it's the best catcher in the minors division for our league in our city, and he's may not make the all-star team because there might be a catcher that's playing up that wants to come down that has better fundamentals or better arm strength or better batting. And now all of a sudden, like a full year of Grayson being the best catcher in the league doesn't really matter
Mhm.
because he can't make the team anyways. Like that, it just doesn't make sense. And I could say that for any of our pitchers. We have some stellar pitchers on the team. They very well may not make it. I mean, you're talking about a kid that might be throwing curveballs because he's playing up. And our kids haven't even learned how to throw a curveball yet because they shouldn't be learning that at 9.
Mhm.
So it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
world of youth sports these days.
Yeah, it's bad. It is bad. So we'll see. But we have baseball through. They have 2 more games. One, I'm pissed about. Last Monday, we got lightning delayed and they ended up canceling, but it was the longest 1 inning game. Like we play 85 minutes and we didn't even get through an inning and a half and we had 25 minutes left in the game or 23
Dang.
minutes. The first inning was literally an hour long because both our teams were struggling on defense. So, anyways, I say all that to say, when we got the delay, we only had 23 minutes, and the ump was like, the unfortunate part is we didn't finish an inning and a half. So, it's not a regulation game. So, we have to go finish the game. So, we have to get ready for a game this coming Friday. We have to go warm up, get ready to finish a 23-minute game. I was like, this is asinine. Why are we doing this?
Can't the coaches just vote and just be like, we're good? And they go to the league, just call it?
They could, but there's a lot of politics
Oh,
here. I don't know if we want to get into
this
that,
baseball thing.
but
Yeah.
it was this same team is a team we played earlier in the season, and the coach is the volunteer chief umpire, and the umps in that game made questionable calls. And I'm not usually the parent to say that, but I have video evidence of a couple of the calls, and it's clear that they got the call wrong. Anyways, that cost us a win. We ended up tying that game. We should have won. So we would be undefeated. Well, we lost a game the other day, but the team we lost to, we would still be beating in run differential. We'd have the exact same record and we'd be beating in run differential. But since we have the tie on the record, we're in second place, and this is the third place team that caused us this issue back then and that we played this game with. So that coach will never agree to it because we're only 2 runs up and we have 23 minutes. And if they beat us, they slide into second place. When we shouldn't even be fighting for second place. We should be in first place. So it's been a heck of a season. Now I usually
Have
this is why
fun
I
with
just take
that.
this is why I just take pictures and keep my mouth shut. Like I really just like I sit behind a lens during the games and it's great. It keeps me out of trouble. When I have a chance to sit there and like I'll get fired up with the calls and the other coach. I'm like, they just are stupid. The comments they make. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, so is it worse in baseball or soccer? The soccer moms and parents
No,
versus the
baseball.
baseball parents.
Baseball's worse.
I yeah, I don't know. They're both bad, but I've got to say baseball's worse.
Yeah.
I think baseball parents
Yeah.
are worse.
100%.
From what I've noticed, I think they are. But it's not even the parents, it's the coaches too, because they're all volunteers. Like we obviously keep pitch count and it can be off. Like we have our stat guy, they have their stat guy. Someone's usually running the scoreboard. Maybe one of the coaches is sitting running a clicker for pitch count. And they're pretty tight on that. And like our coach, there's one game our coach yelled over to the other coach and was like, hey, he's at whatever. And this other coach was like being an a-hole about it. Like, yeah, we know. It's like, we just want to make sure, dude. Like, he has 4 pitches before he hits his pitch count. Like, we just want to make sure you know because there's 5 people taking a pitch count and any one of them can be wrong. So we just want you to know what our count is for your kid's safety. That's all it is. And he was like, being an a-hole about it. Like, okay, dude, we're not
Yeah, man. Unless
okay.
Miles is like some baseball phenom, I don't want him in baseball.
It's the schedules.
Yeah, what's he gonna play? Football? He can't play football because you
No,
have a
he's not
chance of
doing
getting hurt.
football.
Soccer is probably not that far off. You can play
No, but
lacrosse, but
I
you
wouldn't mind
better have a
soccer.
freaking trust fund for him.
Basketball would be fine. Soccer would be fine with me. Um, but yeah, and obviously golf would be totally fine. But yeah, baseball, no. The It's just insane. Unless he's a phenomenal player. But yeah, I don't want to put up with that crap.
It's a nightmare. And yes, the league and the travel, once you get to that level,
Yeah.
it's
It's a lot of time.
even worse.
Like, you really have to commit. Like, the family has to commit to it. It's not just the kid and the parents. It's literally
No,
everyone.
no,
yeah,
no, we talked about that with Trip getting in
Mhm.
lacrosse and potentially doing the club. It's like, it's just,
Mhm.
it's a lot. It's a lot of constant commitment.
Yeah.
So it just makes it tough to want to, but then it just goes back to what we said, the whole golf thing. Like, it's hard to find time to even go play. Like, this weekend is Mother's Day. And then next weekend, we're probably going to have playoff baseball games because no, they have a tournament. They have a tournament the weekend after, I'm pretty positive. And then our playoffs start after that. Well, we're off for Memorial Day and then playoffs start.
gosh,
And
I've
then
only
All Stars is right after playoffs.
Hell
oh my
yeah.
gosh.
So, I mean, I'm going to be going until like mid-June at this point. So we go back to Colin asked me to play. And I'm pretty positive my statement back to him was my weekends and everything will open up in mid-June.
Father's Day weekend's looking promising.
That's well, it's funny because I was thinking like ours is my week now that April's over, got through our gauntlet of spring weddings, but we have to edit and stuff. But I do have a tournament in 2 weeks. No, not this weekend, the following weekend. But I haven't played a full round since I think whenever that previous one was. So I've just been piddling at practice. So I haven't even put in any work. And it's going to be crazy like how this is going to turn out. It's just going to be bad. I mean, I've gone played a few holes with the kids. That's it. Just a couple holes here and there, just no full range time, nothing. Did have my lesson and that was it. But again, didn't hit a lot of balls. It was mostly just mechanical and, functional body work. So,
Yeah, I'm interested. I wanted to hear about your lesson. Ben texted me, can't remember when, because I had told him to let me know sometimes, and he finally responded to me. And I told him I've been having back issues. And he was like, well, let's talk this weekend and see what we can do to get some activation going. And him and I never connected.
yeah, because I ran into him after my lesson. I told him like, "Yeah, your back's been hurting," and he's like, "Yeah." And then both Ben and I have had back issues, um, so he probably wants to see what they could do to help you out there. Met the new guy. He's played for the Mexican Olympic team. Um,
Okay.
he's been on the Canadian tour, Mexican tour, and then he's played a little bit web or Corn Ferry, whatever. So he's been around, and he actually did he play with Ben at UNT? Or did he coach with Ben at UNT? So he's got a long pedigree.
That's
So
good.
he's still learning, I think, his ropes into their system. But I did talk to Colin a little bit. So, I mean, I'm going to butcher it, but essentially they're compartmentalizing their process to work with clients a little bit more versus just the stroke and the swing aspect, starting
Mhm.
to dive into more of the mental component
Yeah,
within
we've
their
talked about
lesson.
that in their podcasts because I think I specifically asked them is, are they ever going to partner with like a sports psychologist to offer more of the mental?
So I don't know if they've got a psychologist, but he's got like he pulled up a whole PDF platform and showed it. And when I mean, he was talking like how Colin talks, like through the whole thing, and it makes a whole lot of sense. So it's similar to what they're doing, but they're expanding it a little bit more,
Gotcha.
especially with like the younger guys, um, to help them develop it and go through a little bit differently in their whole process versus just the
Yeah.
swing. So, but for me, it was a little bit different because, it's still the lesson I had was back in November. So it's been months and new coach there trying to figure out the system and trying to learning to work with, I guess, clients and um, similar techniques that we've all done. But he gave me some different drills. I was like, oh, okay, this helps. This helps kind of help look at keeping my left arm and shaft. It was really cool, like completely straight in a straight line coming through the swing, none of the flipping. So ball setup, take away, and then tightening up and learning to use like different key points. Like when he said when he swings, he'll look at his target line, this and that, and then he just looks down at the ball and just says, "All right, I need to brush the iron or brush the club at a certain point."
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
that's his swing thought.
Interesting.
Like for us, you got the screen. He's like, "All right, when you swing through, just keep this left pec shoulder in tight, and then as you come through, I want it to be aimed up at the certain part of the screen. I think our name is up there at the upper left."
Yeah,
He's
that
like,
top
just
left corner.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's just like, keep that there. Boom, focus on that. Like aim everything that way. And it's crazy how much different again, distance and all that stuff went up because efficiency went up. I didn't swing any faster, but it was just I swung in a much better mechanical
Yeah.
position. And so it's really incredible. And then again, my body wasn't hurting like it normally does after even going through the grind because I'm getting in a much better position. So
Yeah.
it's been really good. So yeah, I mean all those guys like they've got a great system there. So it'd be curious to see when you go in if they're going to talk to you more about that or now that you kind of got your back and other things going on, they might redirect you a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, my back has definitely not been hurting as much lately. I've been when I'm shooting some of the sports, I've actually been laying down, which doesn't hurt because you want low angles anyways. Kind of that looking up makes everyone look bigger, more hero, whatever. Um, so I started laying down a little bit more, and that helped substantially. Baseball is where it is the worst because that's where I'm sitting up against the fence and all that
Mm.
fun stuff. So, but it's been a lot better the past few weeks. I just need to get in.
You haven't had any, like, tingling, any of this or
Mm-mm.
okay, that's at least that's
No,
good.
no, it's just been fatigue when I'm stand up from sitting down for too long, or that lower back portion is just locked up a little bit. But like I said, it's been doing a lot better past few weeks. So I think we're figuring that out very, very slowly. It helps that everything just seems to be calming down a little bit. I'm having a little more time to like rest. I think that's a big part of it as well. Like I said, we're down to one sport. Most of my paid gigs are done for the most part. All we have is the rodeo stuff. So it helps.
You gotta start taking it easy, old man.
It's funny. The other day I was talking to Casey and I was like, I am like, we've had a really busy spring. Um, and I like, I'm not physically exhausted. Like, I don't, my body, other than my back being tight, like, it's not like I'm not falling asleep at 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'm still go, go, go. I'm editing. I'm sleeping, 4 or 5 hours. Feel like I'm working 80, 90 weeks. But like, I'm not physically tired, but emotionally, I'm like, there's times that I feel like a blob because it's like I have so much to do. My mind is just not there. And she'll tell me stuff. And even she's like, there's things I'm forgetting that I never would have forgotten before because it's
Mhm.
just like I just have so much going on.
Yeah, I was there last couple of weeks just trying to figure out all that other side stuff, and I I'm just, like, all over the place. I was
Yeah.
just like wasn't clear headed, wasn't focused. Um, Kind of made me sad because, you know, I think Shelby was working a wedding. I had him by myself, and he was having a hard time going to sleep, and I was going through my stuff, and I was getting frustrated at him because he was in bed and he's like still getting frustrated in his normal bedtime. And I said, Miles, go to sleep, stop crying or stop fussing. And then he just kind of looked at me because I had a little tone in my voice, not like yelling, but just firm. And he just looked at me, pouted, he said, bye, dada, and just rolled over and covered himself. I was like,
Dang.
yeah, my heart dropped. I was just like, so I finished up whatever I did, showered. It was like 2 hours later, and I grabbed him and brought him in bed with me. Like, I just like I was just like, did not need that to happen.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to be present while having everything going on and trying to remember everything and kind of like I guess for y'all, maybe Shelby's side of the business because yours is more planned out with the weddings. I know she does more of the portrait and family stuff as
Mhm.
well. But like I've been coordinating with one of the senior moms for senior pictures for what feels like a month now, and
Yeah.
we still don't like. I look down right now, um, and she's like, "We're talking about doing it tomorrow," and then it's like, "Well, maybe not tomorrow. Maybe do it with Thursday." And now she's like, "Well, does Wednesday work?"
Oh my
Even that,
gosh.
it just like the last minute nature of all of that
Mhm.
stuff is a nightmare as well.
That's even her, like, 'cause, it's like with getting I'm well, I don't wanna say I've trained her, but I'm getting her in a better habit of making sure whatever you do, put it on the calendar. And,
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember the last time there was, like, crazy back and forth with sessions like that with everybody. She's pretty much dialed it down to like, hey, this is when we're meeting. This is the time. Obviously, if weather's coming in, then we'll look to a different time. The only ones that are hit or miss is the newborns,
Yeah.
just based off they get sick or the delivery or whatever. Um, but other than that, yeah, she's got it pretty dialed in and checks weather. And like that's the big one. Is just what's the weather
Yeah.
doing?
Well, and that was the big thing with this client specifically. I told her Monday or Tuesday because the back end of this week it was supposed to be raining quite a bit, which I just looked at the forecast. It looks like it's gone away for the most part, which is good. And it's not like we can't do anything until what 5:30 at the earliest because of the sun.
Shoot,
Um,
I got an engagement session tomorrow. I'm not even starting till like 6:30.
yeah, so I mean it none of that's an issue. So we'll it's just a nightmare. All the last minute planning and then all the other stuff for the kids. So it is what it is. But I don't know. I mean, the more things calm down, the better it all becomes at the end of the day.
Yes, that's for sure.
And
We got
at least for the
13
kids.
more days. 13 more days for us, and then things will calm down.
Wow, that is so fast.
2 Fridays and graduation for us. That's what we're calling it.
Jeez, that is so quick.
This year went by so fast.
Yeah, we have I think it's not next week, but week after. It's a nightmare for us because Bella has her preschool graduation, and then Trip has his fifth grade graduation stuff
Mm.
all in the same week.
Did you ever get a 5th grade graduation? Do you remember it?
That's the only one I remember is the fifth grade graduation. But
Really?
like, yeah, they do kindergarten now. They do all this. I'm like, oh, what's?
I just went through school and just like end of the year, okay, let's go. The only one I had was 8th grade in high school and college.
I don't even remember an eighth grade one. Like I remember fifth grade one. I I remember high school obviously, and I didn't even walk my college one. I was an August graduation
Oh,
because I
okay.
needed to finish a couple courses over the summer um, that I took down here. They were
Mm,
electives anyways. So it was like I was already working technically. I had a letter from the school say that everything, once I finished those, that I met all standards. So I gave that to the company that hired me. And I started working in July and graduation was in August. I was like, I'm not going up there to walk
Yeah.
the stage. Like I already have a job. Like I'm busy. Like I'm not doing this. So
Yeah, I think I was
send me my
similar.
diploma.
I think I walked in the spring, but because I changed majors, I had the credits. I needed to finish up like random electives that they let me take over the summer or the next school year. I don't know. So officially, I was like the spring, but they credit wise, I like needed something done over the summer.
See, I game the system. So Purdue does they don't do the summa and whatever.
Oh, right.
They do with distinction with highest distinction. And they base the August graduation, it's all percentage, right? So they base the August graduation off the percentage in the spring. So since there's less kids graduating in August, I slid up into the highest distinction. I was like, look at that.
There you go.
It's like being on a live tour and
So-
winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you mean I'm one of the smartest out of the dumb kids? Awesome. This is great. It's not that anyone even looks at, but my diploma says it. So it's like, yeah, look at me. My diploma that no one sees because it's in my office.
Yeah. No one. I don't
even know.
I don't
where
think
mine's
anyone's
at.
ever asked for my GPA, and that's a good thing for all of us.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the piece of paper.
What was it there?
Uh-huh. It was a single digit for sure.
They're all single digits, so I'm glad.
Yeah.
Wait, was that after the decimal or before the decimal?
Was it more? Was it better than a 2.0?
Yes, it was better than that. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I mean, you're not
Hey, he got the piece of paper.
There.
That's all. Yeah,
Counts.
the fancy
I mean,
print.
Isn't a 2.0 a C average? I mean, whatever.
Technically.
It's
Yeah.
all it takes to get a
Yeah.
degree.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
there you
good.
go. So you're
Yeah.
fine.
I think every
Some
every
schools-
graduate is over 2. So
Exactly. You're fine. I think you only have to have a 2.0 to play
Yeah,
sports.
yeah, yeah.
So it's a pretty low
Yeah.
bar, which always baffles me when those kids get on academic
yeah,
probation.
I didn't want them to take me
Mike,
off my
dude.
intramural team, so I had to keep my grades up.
I don't even know where to go from there.
Yeah.
Were you the star forward? If they just couldn't lose you?
No, I don't know. We played a lot. Actually, Blake and I played a lot of co-ed intramurals, like at A&M. So like between flag football and softball and soccer. I think she tore her ACL playing indoor at intramural. Yeah,
This is why I just don't play sports. I'm gonna get hurt, and it's just not worth it.
yeah. I
Dude, the recovery.
thought
is
about
bad.
joining a
Oh.
Sunday league out here. Now that I'm here.
No.
All right.
No. But speaking of getting hurt, I know I texted y'all. I didn't tell you the story of the bull in the chutes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You took the picture, but
Yeah. So I was getting pictures and bulls, imagine bull head right here. I'm standing right next to the bull head up on the top of the chute. And it was cold, and these bulls were a little feisty, I think, because of the temperature. The amount of times that I saw them rear back to try to jump out of the chute, like you might see it once during a rodeo. Like, this rodeo slow because it kept happening, and the riders could not get comfortable. There was one in the back pins. They got it on video, but obviously no one saw it. The guy that kind of moves the bulls around while they're riding, one of them like went after him and he jumped up on the top. Normally when they're up there, the bull stops. Bull kept going and like trying to horn him off the top with a rail. Like these bulls were on another. And anyways, this thing rears back. I'm right there. It hits the videographer that's 2 people over, like horn him straight in the ribs. And that guy hit the hand that was helping get the bull rider on the bull. Then that guy hit me. So I'm trying to stop him because I'm on the back of the chute. So I tried to hold him up. We both spun around and fell off the back of the chute. I don't even know what my arm hit. Next thing I know, I get up, I'm taking more photos. I'm like, my arm kind of hurts. Pull my sleeve up and look down. I was like, oh, shoot. I got it pretty good. It was bruised. Really,
Yeah.
I don't know if I hit a rail. I don't know if the bull's horn hit me. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it looked a little gnarly.
But I was like,
Wow.
dang.
Next time you might as well just
At least
ride
your
it.
camera equipment was safe.
No, thank
Oh.
you.
With
Yeah.
the camera.
No.
With the camera. Dude, that'd be
Great
action shot.
Just
So they do this thing called Ring of Fire there. So the 15 riders ride twice. So first heat, second heat, in the middle they do Ring of Fire, where it's, I guess they have a bunch of people sign up and you go in with a steer, and that's when you have to like stay in your hula hoop that they give you. Your feet have to stay within that, and the steer comes and hits people and you try to jump it or this or that. And anyways, they
do it.
I was talking to a couple of the guys after the rodeo was over, and he was like, it was all of us kind of media people. And he was like, I got a great idea for the next Ring of Fire. We want only videographers and photographers to sign up. I was like,
Do
no,
it.
I ain't
Do
doing that.
it.
No, I am not gonna get my knee taken out by a freaking
You
steer.
don't have to. Just be agile.
I could just see it, dude. He's like got a camera. He's aiming. There's the bull. Boom, boom, boom. Then he gets hit, and then he goes. And then it's like this, him on the ground. Blah, firing's still going.
The best part about this is if all of the media is getting and doing this, like there's going to be no one to take photos. So there'll be no evidence
There'll
of
be
it.
a lot of bad photos and video of you guys in cell phone version.
Yes, there'll be something.
Yeah.
You should do it.
I'll
You
skip.
should do it.
No,
You already got hit.
No, I a little bit different. I mean, getting slightly horned is a little different than getting completely headbutted by a steer.
I'll do it.
Like these things don't hit softly. Like they do. It does still. They hit pretty
I'll
hard.
do it. Somebody dare me.
Well, come with me next. Come with me next time, and you can sign up to do it. I will get the photos.
Do it, Marcus. Do it.
All right. So Marcus is going to take next Wednesday off with me, and we're going to go play Canyon West, and then we're going to go to the rodeo.
Do it.
Ring of
Do
Fire.
it. Do it.
And you're going to Ring of Fire it. I mean, what are you going to do while I'm taking pictures? You're just going to stand there and drink and watch a bunch of bulls.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like fun.
I like that. Sounds like fun. I'm just going to give him my cards and let him go walk around and hand out my cards to everyone. That can be your job.
Watch out for that guy. That guy's a pervert. He's taking pictures of everyone. Here's his card.
Especially if he's got his mustache.
His mustache. Another reason why I can't go with just a mustache.
True. You can't do the mustache.
Let's go like this.
I don't think my kids have seen my cheeks in 6 years. I shaved a mustache during COVID.
Didn't you have a goat when your wedding?
Beard,
but was it thinner? Like you didn't have it as full?
Yeah, it might have been shorter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably had it a little bit shorter. It's long right now. I trim it every other week, and I haven't trimmed it in a little over 2 weeks now. So we'll add that to the list of things I have to go do at some point tonight, since we have meetings and stuff tomorrow.
Fun. Dude, mustache it. And then shave it all off and then just let it grow back.
You got a week to grow. Nope.
Probably not going to happen.
Or
probably not going to happen.
Or just trim it real low everywhere else, so you got like a base layer to go with.
I'm honestly jealous though of the guys that can do like the Riley Green mustache but scruff. Like it'd be nice to be able to pull that off.
Dude, show up with your mustache like this.
It's not gonna be a Charlie Chaplin impersonator.
Should I just get a name tag? Should I get a name tag that says Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah,
like,
just to be clear.
just to make sure no one
I'm a fan
questions
of
it. Like,
comedy. And then
You got to get a bowler
Yeah.
cap.
yeah. No, that'd be terrible. I'm better off
Oh,
going
man.
as Hulk Hogan, you know. We gotta like pay homage to one of the greats. Hulk.
Yeah, they could do that.
Think about it. My wife will kill me, so it'll probably be a no. I have a terrible mustache. It's blonde. It looks brown, but it's blonde. So, all right, boys. Well, what else do we even have?
I think we're good for this episode. We're at
Oh.
hour and a half.
Cut onions and garlic for guacamole tomorrow to enter. My nose has been itching ever since. Yeah. Well, as always, everyone. Every Wednesday at 6 a.m. If you have any requests or want to say anything bad about the show, email Jason. He'll answer everything. Nothing in the show notes today. No Wrangler retro conversation. Unfortunately, guess we can show note Canyon West Golf Course. I've never been out there. I've heard so many good things. It looks nice. I drive by it every time I go to that rodeo, and it's got like a gated entrance and everything, which I didn't realize it was that nice. So even if like Marcus doesn't come with me, I might maybe take the day off and go get a golf round in while I'm going out there.
You
Why
deserve
not?
it. Do it.
I deserve it. But if we have nothing else, boys, until next time, see
Until
you.
next time. See ya.